So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for yet another episode of our FIFA 20 Newcastle career mode. It's been an up and down roller coaster start, really, to this series. We blew ourselves out of the water in the first few, making some really good signings and also getting some great results in the Premier League. We were kind of brought down to earth a little bit low last time as we were defeated 4-0 by West Ham. I don't even know how that occurred, but a team just below us in the table thrashed us in the final game of last episode. So this one's going to be all about trying to bounce back from such a heavy and disappointing result and trying to get some good results on the board going into the month of November. And as you can see, in that month, we've got a not even really packed schedule, actually. It gets slightly busy in December, I guess, but November's all right. Now, Donyell Marlon was the player of the episode last time. Honestly, anyone who played in the Cup was probably a contender because most people who played in the league didn't have the greatest of episodes. So fair play to him. He gets 3 points in the player of the episode vote. As I explained last time, this will be a point system. Once you get 5 points, so aka once you win and come second, or win twice, that would get you 6 points. You're entitled to a boost of 5 random attributes. First up though, we've got a press conference to deal with. The team morale is only at happy. We must not underestimate Bournemouth. Yeah, we're not going to underestimate Bournemouth. They're a really good side. I think Bournemouth are actually towards the top of the table from what I can remember as well. So a true clash of the Titans. If I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't say AFC Bournemouth versus Newcastle United is quite a clash of the Titans. So let's jump into that first game now, up against AFC Bournemouth. We've got Fabian Schär back in the side. He does have that plaster, so he is a little bit susceptible to re-injuring himself. But after the shambles that I saw from Florian Lejeune last episode, even a one-legged Fabian Schär would be better in this situation. They've got an interesting side. They've signed an 82 overall player, but they've sold Josh King. And they also don't have anyone above 70 rated at right back, so that could be an area to try and target. I mean, surely it can't be any worse, can it really, than last episode at the end? I mean, I'm probably tempting fate a lot there, but we didn't win at all in the league last episode. We took our first loss against United, we got a draw, and then lost a massive amount against West Ham. There's not much urgency, is there, from attackers on this game? They just don't enjoy running, none of them. Joelinton, oh, stop. Joelinton always does back heels when he could just pass the ball like a normal human being. All over the top there into Morales. That's been dealt with horrendously by Schär. And that is 1-0 to Bournemouth. Brilliant stuff. I mean, I bring Fabian Schär back in because in my mind, he's going to be the man to sort out our defense. And then he does that. What are you even doing? You can easily get there ahead of Morales. And then even when you don't, when you fail to do that, you just trip over his heels and then stop running. We've got an attacker for the opposition running through on goal, sunshine. Now's not the time to be having a quick break and just chill out. The passing's been so poor in this game. Try and get something going here with Joelinton. Plays the ball through there towards Danny Olmo. It's still spilled in now to Saint-Maximin, who cuts inside and then plays it past Begovic. Lovely finish. Brilliant composure there from Saint-Maximin. Cutting inside with the McGeady spin or whatever. And then finishes past Asmir Begovic. That's the equaliser then. A quick response in fairness. We're only behind for literally 3 minutes. Kind of lucky in the sense that Steve Cook intercepted that. Then Saint-Maximin got on it. I mean, it's lovely skill in it. Begovic actually got a hand to it as well. So we're kind of lucky. I think this is the thing. We've still got good stuff in terms of attacking. But defensively, we are with the best defensive team in the league. I don't know what the rest of the league's playing at because we're really not that great. Callum Wilson played in down a channel, tried to cut inside there past Schär. Didn't go down. I don't know whether Schär actually got the ball there or whether he just impeded Callum Wilson because I feel like if he'd gone down, that might have actually been an issue. This is Saint-Maximin who's beaten the defender, can play the ball in, does so to Joelinton and he sweeps it in. We've completed an early comeback here in the first half. Joelinton has a goal. It is 2-1. Great work again from Saint-Maximin, this time making the goal happen. Saint-Maximin has got stupid amounts of pace. His dribbling is beautiful. Just puts it on a plate, really, into Joelinton. To be honest with you, Steve Cook maybe could have done better because at the end, maybe even Begovic actually could have come out and claimed that. I'm not complaining. Joelinton's not complaining. Fedora Man is not complaining. It is 2-1. Has anyone else actually done anything? Have we had any other shots? Has his keeper made a save yet? Now he's played it down the line into Saint-Maximin, who's up against Rico and has gone past Rico. This isn't even the side that I thought Bournemouth would struggle on. It's the opposite one that's causing issues for them. This is Saint-Maximin. Curled effort saved by Begovic. Comes towards Saint-Maximin again, but Bournemouth managed to get the ball clear. Question is now then, can we keep hold of this lead? We've been pretty good at doing that in this series so far. Definitely tempting fate there. Jefferson Lerma here centrally. This is Stacey. That's a good ball down the line. Atal there, caught napping, sorry. Morales says there. AJ Morales has equalised for Bournemouth. I was just talking about holding on to leads. I don't know why I said that. I knew I was jinxing myself. It's really poor defensively. It's the fullback. I think it's Atal. There's just absolutely no tracking of the run down the wing. Like, it's literally your job to track the runs of the wingers. What are you doing, son? Dani Olmo here. Trying to turn away from Cook. It's a foul. But fouls don't exist on FIFA 20 career mode. It's all good, lads. I don't know how you even earn fouls. I think you have to be slide tackled. It's the only explanation. Because if you're obstructed or impeded, you just don't get anything. Again! They're on Isaac Hayden. These refs just don't turn up, fam. You're just wasting petrol driving to the game. There's no need for you to even be here. This is Dani Olmo, though, now. Trying to turn away from Steve Cook. Really good effort as well. Forces a save out of Begovic. They'll go out for a corner. Lerma again. Oh, come on, Yedlin. Need you to track that run of Brooks. Brooks has cut inside. Wilson, it's blocked. Morales has scored again. We have been comebacked, even though we provided the comeback in the first half. And Morales, I don't even know who this man is. Bournemouth have signed him, and he scored a hat-trick. Again, it's the right back or left back even. For some reason, Yedlin is playing over on the left now. Don't know why, but he's now at fault again for exactly the same thing. Not tracking an easy run of a winger. Our fullbacks have let us down here. Maximin into Hayden. One more time into Joelinton. Oh, I just need you to take the shot quicker, man. Longstaff, Joelinton. Marlon plays through into Longstaff. That's straight at the keeper. Joelinton wins it in the air. Oh, Olmo mistimes it. Why have you even gone with your head? I thought you were just going to volley it on the spin when it came towards you. It is a 3-2 defeat at the hands of Bournemouth at home. And Morales is the hat-trick hero. A comeback completed by the South Coast side. I'm so unbelievably disappointed. So Maximin gets a 9.5. Fully deserved. Got a goal and set one up. He was very dangerous all game. Both fullbacks very poor. Centre-backs not great. Dubravka didn't make a save all game. Bournemouth managed to score a winner. How come? They put the ball in the net. What do you want me to answer this question with, son? Got to try and put that disappointment behind us, though. The league form is not great. We've got to try and turn it around. And it will be difficult going into this next game because we're on the road to Stamford Bridge as we face a very strong Chelsea side. Players to watch out for are Christian Pulisic and Joelinton going into this game. One for goal scoring and one for goal creating. Pulisic is the top goal scorer in the league with 7, and Joelinton has 6 assists to his name despite being the main striker. I still can't quite get my head around the fact that he has more assists. Swing it into the box. That's towards Ki Sung-young, who gets his head on it, of all people. Cleared away. That comes to Isaac Hayden. That is a wonder shot. I don't even know who that was from. Was that Fabian Schär? That's an alright effort, you know. That is technique and a half. Got another corner, though. This time towards Donyell Marlon and Lascelles. It's come as far as Isaac Hayden, though. And that, again, really good effort. Pushed past the post by Kepa. Dani Olmo swings in a 3rd successive corner. And it probably should have been 3rd time lucky. Fabian Schär again with the effort, this time with his head. And he's put it wide. Donyell Marlon, lovely back heel there into Joelinton. Back into Donyell Marlon again on the turn. Please put it in. He has on the rebound. It's 1-0 and we take the lead here against Chelsea. Lucky, to be honest with you, to get the ball back after, I think, a combination of a defender and a save from Kepa. That back heel from Marlon into Joelinton in the first instance. To be honest, Marlon actually almost missed. I don't know. To be fair, he had to do, though, because it actually went through the legs of Kepa. That is a smart finish on the rebound to nutmeg the goalkeeper. You love to see it from last time's player of the episode, Donyell Marlon. But it is nice to see the fact that, you know, to be honest, we dominated the first 25 minutes of this game and we've been rewarded for it. Joelinton there into Saint-Maximin. Loose from him, but there was no other options. No one was making themselves available. I still maintain the movement on this game. I love the gameplay to an extent, but the movement is so negative. Nobody runs anywhere. To be fair, one run that is being made is that of Donyell Marlon down the left-hand side. He'll cut back inside. That's into Joelinton, and that is 2-0. Huge goal there to put some daylight between ourselves and the home side. Joelinton's back in goal-scoring form. He scored in the first game of the episode. He scored again. Donyell Marlon has come into his element as well. He was quiet in the first game, but in this one, he's come alive. He's got a goal and an assist to match Saint-Maximin from last time. The wingers are really stepping up their game, I think, in this episode. Frank Lampard is gutted, disappointed, as he would be. Half-time, very, very good first 45 minutes for ourselves. The Chelsea fans left a little bit shell-shocked, I think, by the performance they've seen from us in this one. Hayden, now Ki Sung-young. Joelinton lifted over the top into Ki Sung-young. Completely miscues the volley, though. Through on goal, gotta be doing better. Meanwhile, Willian is on for the man who was meant to be the one to watch in this one. Marlon, Ki Sung-young, Joelinton, Danny Olmo. Oh my goodness me! What an effort! As if that's just hit the crossbar and bounced down. Olmo out of literally nothing, limited backlift from about 28 yards at least, has pretty much broken the goal frame. It could have been 3. Instead, here comes Chelsea. Willian put off, though, at the back post by Atal. Oh, that's a ball. That's completely taken Atal out of the game. That is a ball and a half from Chelsea. Willian is dangerous, but Cher has dealt with it and won his team a goal kick. That is unbelievable defending. N'Golo Kante finds himself outside his natural habitat down the left-hand side. Now into Willian, who's more accustomed to being in that position. Kante now into Kovacic. Up against Cher. Beaten by Cher. I mean, this guy has been on top form in this game defensively. Willian into Giroud. What an effort on the volley. Dubravka with an important save, because if that goes in, Chelsea have just like 6 minutes to get an equaliser. That is... It's a traditional Olivier Giroud effort, innit? Saint-Maximin trying to play in Joelinton, and he has done. What a ball from Saint-Maximin. Joelinton really should have finished, whether it was on his weak foot or not. All over the top there from Chelsea will be dealt with by Martin Dubravka. Oh my god. Oh my god. What have I actually just done? I'm a complete... How do you just pick up the ball? I swear on old Fifas, if you held Y in the area, you could pick up the ball. Am I completely making that up? Because you press Y to drop it. You used to be able to press Y to pick it up. Instead, I've through-balled it straight to Olivier Giroud and he's looped it in. It is the 91st minute. We could literally just keep hold of the ball now for a minute and that will be the end of the game. It's not going to matter. But once again, we have thrown away a clean sheet for no apparent reason. Excusing the fact I'm actually in moron at the end of the game, we have won. Goals from Daniel Marlon and Joelinton in the end enough. Man of the match was Joelinton. 9.5 rating for him, which is fairs because a goal and an assist in that one. Same as Daniel Marlon actually as well, who got a 9.3. Right, we've maxed out the team morale bar. I'd say it's a good day at the office. Yusuf Atal's also a happy bunny. He's happy with the fact that he's getting loads of game time. I mean, he's been sick, so there's not really a reason to drop him. Yet more training growth again for Danny Olmo, who's now up to an 82. So now we move on to game 3. We're away from home once again, this time up in Birmingham to face Aston Villa. Ki Sung-young's got the nod again in central midfield, and I feel like I'm starting to consider him now as that main guy there. Obviously, Hayden's kind of a shoe-in because he's the only holding mid. Danny Olmo is obviously a shoe-in. But it was a toss-up between Ki, Longstaff, and Shelby. Ki Sung-young, I think, is going to be the guy going forward, certainly for the next maybe couple of months in game. Plenty of guys to worry about going into this one. I don't think they've got Wesley playing. Maybe they do. No, I don't think they've got Wesley. They've got Jonathan Kodjia up top. Gilbert's thrown that into Kodjia. That's a great ball actually in. And DeAndre Yedlin with a crucial hook away at the back post. This is Joelinton. Down the line. Oh, what an interception. Marvellous Nakamba. You could say it was marvellous. I would go as far as saying that. Because if that ball goes through, Atal is away down the right-hand side. And he's never coming back. Douglas Luiz here centrally for Villa. Kodjia there into Nakamba. That's back into Kodjia again. Simple as you like from Villa. Those balls into the centre are so easy for the AI to play. That should be the most packed area. I want Lascelles and Cher and even Hayden to be commanding that area. It's a simple finish in the end for Kodjia. Who needs Wesley? I don't think we've been particularly bad in this game, really. It comes off the back as well of that amazing interception from Nakamba. That's now into Danny Olmo, who shoots from range, and a wonderful save there from Tom Heaton to deny the Spaniard. Where's that going then? Let's take a little look. I mean, it's not quite top bins. It is a good save. It's an all right height for Heaton, but it still needed to be done. Good work from him. Ball in now is towards Joelinton from the resulting corner. Thumping header from Joelinton to equalise. It's another quick response. That is so impressive from the Brazilian. He's so far out. That's outrageous aerial ability from Joelinton there, just behind Jamal Lascelles. That's the first corner goal I've scored on this whole game. Over the top of Gilbert on the line. Tom Heaton can't get anywhere near that one. To be honest, I expected to be exploiting aerial ability a bit more in this series, because obviously we do have two strikers at the club who are very, oriented on being good in the air. Finally, though, that aerial ability being keyed into, and it's produced some good results. What a header from Joelinton. Aston Villa coming forward again, though, here with Grealish. Douglas Luiz into Kodjia. Oh, my word. That save from Dubravka. Point-blank range has denied Kodjia what would have been a second goal. We are really struggling defensively when we seem to be so hot and cold. It's, again, though, that all came from a ball that was so easy to deal with from a fullback. Like, they do not track balls inside the fullback at all. They just don't. Back with us now with Isaac Hayden. This is Ki Sung-young. Goes for the 1-2. Gets the 1-2. And he might just put it in. No, target gets it clear. Good save from Heaton again to smother that one. Oh, that was a big old chance. I think Ki Sung-young's probably got a score there. There's not anyone even really causing you any stress in terms of pressure, and Jamal Lascelles has got to be doing better. Anwar El Ghazi is not a strong man. It's 2-1 Aston Villa. Jamal Lascelles has been bullied off the ball. I got him in the position. He's got a head start there on El Ghazi. He's ahead of El Ghazi when he goes in for the shoulder barge and still gets pushed off the ball. You have more strength than that, Jamal. Come on, man. The centre-backs in this team can't be excused. They're some of the best players in the whole squad. It all comes back to that chance we had with Ki Sung-young where we really should have taken the lead. We might get another chance here, though. Marlon is taken down. I don't think it'll be a red for Gilbert because it's not... the referee might be disagreeing here. He was technically like... Oh, that's harsh. That is harsh. Like, I'll take my biased hat off. That is harsh. There's no way that's a red. Is there? I think there's a centre-back there ready to cover that, to be honest with you. Grealish has been sacrificed to bring on a new defender. Well, we've got the advantage now in this game. Aston Villa down to 10 men. Olmo plays that one through into Isaac Hayden. That's squared across, and that is 2-2. We've made the most of the advantage in terms of men on the pitch already. Joelinton has another in this episode, and it's as simple as you like. Ball from Dani Olmo into Hayden, played across, and it's a tap-in. Aston Villa needed to at least hold out really until half-time with the man advantage so they could sort of work out a strategy, sort out their tactics now with one less player on the pitch. They haven't managed to do so. Literally 1 minute later, Joelinton has got us another equaliser in this game. Joelinton, Isaac Hayden. Joelinton pulls out more back heels than you could ever imagine. This is Dani Olmo now in a dangerous position. Great work from him. This is brilliant from Dani Olmo. Still Dani Olmo. That dribbling ability. I mean, he's from Spain and he used to play for Barca, so is it even a shot? Andre Yedlin down the line here into Saint-Maximin. Man in the middle is Joelinton, and Joelinton has got there. That is the hat-trick for Joelinton. He is definitely in goal-scoring form. He is loving life. We've turned this game around. It is Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 3. Joelinton will be taking home the match ball. Hopefully, we'll now be taking home the 3 points because we've got a goal advantage, got the man advantage. Saint-Maximin again doing the Lord's work down that right-hand side. Lovely ball in. Powered home. Can't help but feel sorry for Villa, man. They don't deserve this. Target once more. DeAndre Yedlin caught out again. Kodjia has lifted that over Dubravka. And despite all the dominance we've literally just had for the last half an hour of this game, we've conceded a third. It's Kodjia again. For a second, I thought we'd had 2 hat-tricks then. I thought Joelinton had scored a hat-trick and Kodjia. Once more. DeAndre Yedlin. Come on, man. Just have some defensive awareness. This is what I was concerned about with Yedlin, and he quashed those concerns in the first 5 episodes of this series, and I was like, no, it's calm, it's okay, he's not like he is in real life, this man can actually defend. Turns out, not entirely sure anymore. Cher wins the ball off El Ghazi. This is Hayden, Saint-Maximin, Joelinton. Oh, why did Hayden stop running? This is Saint-Maximin, though. He's done well. He's turned a defender. Good block there from Engels. But on the rebound, Saint-Maximin restores the lead again. What a football match this is turning into. 10 minutes to go. Alan Saint-Maximin makes it 4-3 to Newcastle. What is going on in this episode? We've had a 3-2, a 4-3. Saint-Maximin is lucky, to be honest, because the first shot straight at Bjorn Engels, gets the ball back, and then I mean, it's a very good finish. Again, limited backlift as well. Blasts it past Tom Heaton and into that top corner. Just 30 seconds left to hold on to what has been a dramatic victory, if we can pull it off. Eze, Joelinton, that is Isaac Hayden, and it's a save again from Tom Heaton. But that is the end of what has been probably game of the series so far. Joelinton collects his match ball, thoroughly deserved. 3 attempts, 3 goals. How about that for conversion rate? A perfect 10 from Joelinton then sees him get man of the match as well as that hat-trick ball. A 9.4 for Hayden, a 9.5 for St. Maximin after winning the game, and a 9.1 for Danny Olmo. Now though, time for the final game of this episode, and it is going to be the biggest challenge because we're facing Manchester City, who have potentially the best team I think I've ever seen assembled, apart from at left back. Newcastle fans there taking selfies in the crowd. I was there when we were annihilated 11-0 by Manchester City is probably what the Insta caption's going to be. Ki-Sung-Young, that's a ball out wide into Miguel Almiron, who's got plenty of space. Joelinton's running. Joelinton almost gets the ball, but well read by Edison. Olmo over the top there into Ki-Sung-Young. Lovely touch from him. Puts it to the back stick as well. Edison has to punch clear. You know what? I'm really warming to Ki-Sung-Young. I actually really like him, and I don't know why. But I'm loving it, man. The guy's doing really well. Really, really well. I think he's nailed down that spot now in a starting 11. This is Raheem Sterling. That's Bernardo Silva, and that's a save from Martin Dubravka. First chance of the game for City. This is now Danny Olmo. We're looking decent in this game. Great step overs from Olmo and a save from Edison. He can just produce pieces of magic out of absolutely nowhere. He is due an absolutely unbelievable goal. Now it goes back to Rodriguez. Good ball to the back post there for Bernardo Silva. Into the centre for De Bruyne. And Dubravka once again pulls out a great stop. In a couple of games where he's not been making a save, but in this episode, he's made quite a few big saves now. All right, second half time. Sergio Aguero gets us underway. Pep Guardiola will be expecting more from City, as well as much as we've been good. I don't think City have been that great. I think they could definitely have done a lot better. Now this is Joelinton. Danny Olmo's made a great run here. Danny Olmo's through, and Danny Olmo makes it 1-0. Would you believe it? We've come to the champions, and we're 1-0 up against them 5 minutes into the second half. Honestly, I think it's deserved. It's another assist for Joelinton. Danny Olmo lifts it over the trailing leg there of Edison. And we're 1-0 up against the reigning champions. Pep Guardiola's English Galacticos are losing to Newcastle. You can see what it means to Pep. He's not happy. How are we doing this then? How do we struggle against flipping Villa and Bournemouth? And yet we've come City and we're beating them. And Joelinton's in to try and make it 2, and it almost crept across the line. Edison gets enough of a hand to it. City are on the ropes. City, Raheem Sterling there into Isco. He then can't control the pass, but that's given away awfully. Straight back to Isco again. Isaac Hayden looked as if he was going to win the ball back and then just didn't. Isco, Aguero, that's over to De Bruyne. Save from Dubravka, and it's put in on the rebound by Aguero. Silly, silly goal to give away. It came from a stupid, I think it was a pass from DeAndre Yedlin, which was just stupid from myself. Aguero's just kind of lifted it over both Lascelles and Dubravka. We had 8 minutes of joy. I was about to say it might give them some confidence now in this game to go back to sort of their usual performing qualities, but in the end, it might be the complete opposite. This is Ki-Sung-Young, and that's 2-1. What a game this has just randomly developed into. Ki-Sung-Young gives us the lead back. St. James's Park erupts. We're back in front. Aguero gave City a lifeline, and I thought, right, that is it. City are going to come out. They're going to perform now. It's as simple as you like. Way too much space. Davinson Sanchez, awful defending. Ki-Sung-Young, I said I loved him. I love him even more now. 2-1 to Newcastle here. So poor. The big teams are not providing a challenge at the moment. Lovely ball over the top there, though, from Kyle Walker. Sterling hasn't really got it in his stride. He has now. Up against Yedlin again, but Yedlin gets there. Kind of a giveaway, though, to Bernardo Silva. This is Fernandinho. There's pass up Maximin. Aguero on a turn, and Isco has nodded it in. That is such an unfortunate goal. The shot from Aguero deflected and flicks up. Isco, in fairness, is the first to react. I mean, he's gone over to celebrate with the manager. This is not what City need to be doing. Grab the ball, son, and take it to the centre circle. A draw is still not a good result for City. Don't act as if it is. It's flicked up off Cher. Isco's just there to deal with it. I didn't mean for that to be a bar. That wasn't meant to be rhyming, but we move regardless. DeAndre Yedlin into Hayden. This now is Longstaff. Still Longstaff, put the ball in. Blocked there by Davinson Sanchez. That's now into Donyell Marlon, but blocked by Presnel Kimpembe. Lovely ball as well. Reverse into Longstaff. This is Donyell Marlon. Oh, the touch was terrible. Oh, that was a huge chance. That was the chance to win it. De Bruyne has sprayed this one out into Raheem Sterling. They're looking for a winner of their own. This is Isco up against Cher. Back into Raheem Sterling again. Yedlin, though, with a crucial win back. That is the end of the game. To be honest, if you offered me a point before, Having looked at City's side, I probably would have taken it, but under the circumstances, having led twice in the game, it is a little bit gutting. Man of the match was Ki Sung-young, 8.9 rating for him. Very, very impressive from the Korean. This is how it leaves the table. Bournemouth, we lost to in the first game of the episode, are now top of the table on 30 points, just ahead of Spurs on 29. Then it's Watford. We jump back into the top 4 just above Brighton, Chelsea, who we beat as well in today's video, West Ham and Southampton. In the background though, now you'll be seeing the Hall of Fame where all the records and accolades are kept for this series. Joelinton finally establishing himself as a firm top scorer in this series. It was level, I think, between himself and Dani Olmo, having scored a stupendous amount of goals in today's video. Though Dani Olmo is still the best rated player in the side, just above Alan Saint-Maximin, who's gone up to an 81 as we move into the new month of December. In the top right of the screen, you'll be able to vote for your player of the episode today as well. Joelinton, hat-trick hero. Dani Olmo, absolutely imperious as ever. Ki Sung-young got a goal, performed really well, established himself as that final centre mid. And Alan Saint-Maximin as well, with I think 3 assists and 2 goals in today's video. But that is going to wrap up today's episode of the FIFA 20 Newcastle career mode, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then slap a like on this one and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I want to say a massive thank you to the guys that have been like actually donating in the premieres and like the live chat in the last few episodes. By no means, like, please don't do it. You don't actually have to do that, but obviously I've got to take time to say thank you to the people that have been. But it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Me